Hey y'all, today in this video I'm going to show you how I made the Santa sacks. I'm not going to prolong it. We're going to jump right into this video, so let's go. All right, guys, as I said, so we jumping right on in it. So these is the pillowcases from the $1.25 store. They 100% polyester, and what you see me doing is pressing all the moist out. So I'm just going to take my time and press the whole pillowcase. So it is a pillowcase, and you can turn it into a Santa sack. And I'm going to show you in this video how to make a Santa sack out of this 100% silk polyester pillowcase. So I'm pressing order on things. All you need for this video, you need your image, an Epson printer. If you don't have one, you can always buy the images. A lot of people sell the image. A lot of people sell the blank image and things like that. So if you don't have, you can always buy them. So it's no excuse. You can't do it. You can even do it. You actually can make them with vinyl. It doesn't have to be sublimation. You can get a cotton one and use vinyl. And what I'm doing is I'm putting in my Teflon sheet because I have a lot of size. I decided to use that. I didn't feel like going to get the parchment paper or my butcher paper to put inside. And I'm doing that because I'm using sublimation ink and I don't want it to press all the way through. So I took my time. I did that, and now what I'm gonna do now is the image. I'm just cutting around. You can rip it. A lot of people rip it, but being that it was no need to rip it, so I just cut around it. So, and what I'm actually doing is trying to figure out how I want to place it. I designed it in Canva, but my printer, and I didn't want to do the cut and split, so I went back and I decided to just print everything out single, so I have a big print for each one, and I decided to place it together on the pillowcase. If you follow me, I hope you follow me. So as you see, I'm pinning I'm measuring it up how I want it, and then I'm gonna tape it together. So I didn't do the print and cut image where you print it to make it larger and then you have to place it together. I just print them separate, and I'm actually putting it together how I want to. I'm rearranging it on. Gonna rearrange it how I want it to look. So it's many ways to do it, but this is just how I wanted it. So I will do another video with the print and cut and show you how to do it that way. But this way, I wanted to do it because I wanted to spread it out a little more. And you don't want to print. You don't want to put the print too close to the bottom, and you don't want the print too close to the top, because remember the bottom, you're putting toys, boxes inside it, and when you put it in, if you have it at the bottom, it's not gonna be seen. So you want to leave space, and then the top, you're gonna tie it up. So you kind of want to leave a little bit of room for both, for the bottom and the top, and you will see that part. And so now you see as I cut it, I'm taping it. I'm using my auto heat press, which is a 15 by 15 auto press. So far I'm liking it. I did a video on it, so if you haven't seen it, you can go back and watch the video. I'm using it as on auto press, which I love. All you gotta do is just close it. Once you push it in, you hear it snap like a little click, and then as you see it press it. Then once it's done, you will see it will open up, and all you gotta do is just pull it out. That's the good thing that I do like about this press. I'm loving it when it comes to that part. But I did use it, and I have to figure out, it's supposed to give you even pressure. So as a regular print heat press, you have to set the adjustment for like a hard press, soft press, whatever. This is supposed to automatically do it. But I found out on certain things, you kind of got to play with it a little bit, or use another pillow, or remove the pillow, because it's not giving an even press like it should. But for the foremost, is good. As you see, my colors just pop. popping. The colors is popping, guys. It's popping. So that's the first image. So now I'm gonna press it, and then so I was gonna put it together. So like I said, the images are pretty large, and that's why I said I didn't want to do the print and cut, because once I print the image on its sheet itself is pretty large, because I didn't use the Cricut spacing. I actually just printed it straight from my printer. I sent the picture straight to my printer, so I get the whole print on my print paper. That's another video I will show y'all. And as you see, the prints are is using the whole sheet, compared to using some of these programs where it's not giving you your whole print on the sheet. And as a designer and as a creator, you want your image to be large. When you're making shirts, certain things, you need those large prints. And so here I'm using my parchment paper. Like I said, a lot of people don't like using parchment paper because they say that the moisture. I've been using parchment paper. I use that more than my butcher paper, and I have both. It's just that it's right there, and I got this parchment paper from the $1.25 store. I think it is like 25 sheets that come in it, and they're single sheets, which makes it perfect. You don't have to worry about cutting anything. Even though my parchment paper is sheets as well, I purchased them off of Amazon, the big pack, and there I think it was 50 sheets or 100 sheets for like $12 or something like that. And I just find the parchment paper, like I said, I've been using it since I've been over a year or more, and never had a problem, never had an issue with it. And actually, when you certain things that I'm making, I prefer the parchment paper because it keeps the stuff from sticking, especially when you're doing notebooks and things like that, and journals. It helps. It keeps the paper and stuff sticking to your items. I just like it. So as you see, so now, and that's another thing. You see my hand. Y'all seen that? If you ever seen it, you see my hand in the back. I had to pull the paper out. That's the only thing that I noticed with this heat press. And it's not just me. Is if you look at everybody that has this heat press, it does it. So it's like your paper. Once it comes up, it's like your paper still be stuck. It's not a problem. It's not an issue, anything. But I just noticed that it's with everybody. So you just have to be mindful of that. Whether it's your parchment paper, your butcher paper, or your Teflon sheet, it sticks to the top. So yeah. So you always want to cover yourself, because you don't, when you're dealing with sublimation, you definitely want to cover it, because you don't want ink to get on your heat press, because what happened is the ink get on your heat press, and you go to press the next item, that same ink is gonna mess up your shirt, your whatever it is you pressing. See, this is the parchment paper that I use. I just want to show y'all the brand out of the $1.25 store. So I use that because I don't want to mess up my heat press, and then when I'm going to press the next item, I don't want it to mess up. So the good thing is, as this, it has the preset where you could keep it set, and all I have to do is just hit the button. It's already set, and I'm pressing this at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And and so far, like I said, I'm loving it. It's coming out nice. As you see, you can see the ink. Say if I wouldn't have had no paper to cover it, it would have been on my press, because you see it came through. You see it through the you had seen it through the paper. So, like I said, guys, it's super easy, simple. So I'm just gonna cut off the heat press, because I'm not gonna use it until I'm ready for the next one. But I'm gonna remove the Teflon sheet out, and I just want to spread it out and show y'all how everything came out. So I'm gonna do a couple of them, because I have a couple of orders, and I didn't add the name on that one yet. But you add the name, and you can put any picture you want. You could actually put the kid picture by choice, or you could put design. I wanted to use the mermaid, the little mermaid picture, because we all know we have that movie coming out, I believe, in January or February of 2023. And I'm just proud to be able to use that picture. And I'm proud that we have, a black mermaid. So this is the end result. Like I said, I think it came out nice. Y'all leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Next one I'm gonna make it is gonna be for a boy. So you wanna do them for both. And like I said, it's so cute. People like, no, the kids, like, come on, don't we grew up with that. Even if you don't believe it, don't take it away from the kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, like what we've been going through, what we're going through. Let the kids enjoy it. Let them enjoy. Like I said, guys, y'all leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. And like I said, I'm gonna do another video showing y'all how to print the large image just from your printer without having to use a program, and to show you how you can still do these sacks if you don't have a sublimation printer. You can have a regular. If you have a regular printer, I'm going to show you how you can do it. If you're using HTV vinyl, I'm going to show you how to do it. There's no excuse. You can make these, especially as a family product. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And look out for the next video, guys. Later.